Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the day one of the best-selling author mastery workshop. And this is not a recorded workshop, it's a live workshop. I'm talking live. So, people who are not on camera, let me tell you, if you really want to make most out of my workshop, I highly recommend to you to be on camera. Because when you're on camera, as in when you switch on your camera, you are likely to pay more attention. When you pay more attention, you are likely to take more actions. And when you take actions, you get results. How many of you agree with me? And I only see 5 people on camera out of 29 people. Wow. I'm not going to start the workshop until I see at least half of you on camera. That's how I push you to take the action. Come on. I know what I believe as a coach. People who love the way they look, they always keep their cameras on. Rest is your choice. Okay. All right, guys, let's get started. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the day one of the best-selling author mastery workshop. Before I start this workshop, I want to start this workshop with a question. Now, when you answer that question, please keep all your self-doubts aside. Now, what do you mean by self-doubts? The moment I put across the question, you will have instant thoughts like, I have never written before. I'm a first time writer. I don't even have clarity on the subject of my book. I don't know how to publish. I don't know how to structure. I don't know. I don't have good vocabulary, etc. All these thoughts are nothing but your self doubts. I promise to you, I'll take care of all of them. Just keep them aside when you answer the question that I'm about to ask. Are you all ready? Show me a thumbs up. Yes? Okay. The question is, would you like to complete your book in 10 days without using Chat GPT or any AI writing tool? Just write yes or no in the chat box. Would you like to complete your book in 10 days without using Chat GPT or any AI writing tool? Beautiful. Beautiful. I can see almost everyone is writing a yes. So, congratulations. You have joined the right workshop because, as a coach, I believe real authors don't need ChatGPT. And I only know how to create real authors. How many of you here to become real authors and not AI authors? Beautiful. So, I'm glad we all are aligned with this thought. So, just for my knowledge and information, can you quickly go to the chat box and share which state you're logged in from, which city and state you guys are logged in from, just for my information. You need to tell me the state. Delhi, Delhi. Okay, a lot of Delhiites today. Madhya Pradesh, Gorakhpur, UP, Agra, Mumbai, Gujarat. Beautiful. Thule, Maharashtra, Vadodara, Gujarat, Trivandrum, Bangalore, Karnataka. Okay, what about others? Mumbai, Maharashtra. Beautiful. What about others? Bangalore, Maharashtra, Noida, Bhubaneswar, Lucknow. Great, 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 great. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, guys. So, thank you for responding to the question. You all have registered after watching my ad, right? So, I'm thinking and assuming that you must have gone through my landing page. And my landing page clearly tells you what all will be covered in the next 3 days. But just a quick reminder to all of you what all will be covered in the next 3 days starting today. I'm going to help you break writer's block and develop an author mindset. Because whatever you do in life, first you become that thing here and then you do it in reality. How many of you agree with me? So, first, I'm going to make you an author here. Until you become an author here, you cannot become an author in reality. And how do I help you with that? By helping you overcome the roadblocks and myths that you have about book writing. A lot of you have joined today's session without any clarity on the subject of your book, which means either you have too many topics in mind or you don't have any topic in mind about your book, but you want to write a book. So, how many of you are sailing in that boat of not having clarity on the topic? Just write me because it's very normal. It is okay to have that confusion. That's a sign of becoming an author. That either you have too many topics or you don't have any topic in mind. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. So, in today's session itself, I promise to you by the end of the session today, you will have crystal clarity on the subject of your book. In fact, the subject you're going to choose will be a profitable subject. That means topics that actually sell. I will be helping you with that selection. And once you have clarity on the subject of your book, I will also help you to finalize a catchy title and subtitle of your book. That's like a name to your baby. And then after having clarity on the subject and title, I'll help you finalize the chapters inside your book, because one of the mysteries of aspiring authors is what all chapters should they include in the book. That all will be covered in the session. I'll also help you make your own book covers, and most importantly, I will help you make money from your book before even publishing it. And this is the USP of my workshop. And a lot of you have joined because of this. How many of you are actually interested to make money before even writing a word for your book? Just write money in the chat box. I would love to know how many of you genuinely want money in your life, financial abundance in your life. Beautiful. A lot of you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Then I'll give you my personal 10 days book completion, book draft completion blueprint. How many of you agree that first draft is the main hurdle in that journey? And once you have the first draft, then things will be very, very easy, right? So I'll give you my personal blueprint of how to complete that first draft in just 10 days. And then I will also discuss the options available with you for free self-publishing. And last but not the least, how you can become Amazon's #1 best-selling author. All of these things I lined up in this 3-day workshop. Excited? Yes? And I can see a couple of you are repeating my workshop. So welcome back to people who are repeating my workshop. And people who are joining my workshop for the first time, just to tell you, I have a habit and I'm fond of giving a lot of surprise and bonus learnings apart from all these learnings that I keep giving throughout the session. So stay tuned if you want also those bonus learnings that I keep giving throughout my session. Okay? Is that okay if I teach in English and crack jokes in Hindi? Is that okay? Teach in English, crack jokes in Hindi. Why jokes in Hindi, Jatin? Because देखो jokes का मजा तो हिंदी में ही आता है, right? My poor jokes will only sound funny when I say them in Hindi. So I'll say the jokes in Hindi, okay? All right. How many of you believe in the law of attraction and manifestation? How many of you believe in that? Okay. Why am I talking about this? Of course, I'm a believer. That's why I'm talking about it. I believe that I manifest every person who joins my workshop. Like you are my manifestation because I am on a mission, right? And you have manifested me for your dream of becoming an author. That's what I believe. And because I believe in this technique so strongly, I have been manifesting for every batch I coach. So I have a manifestation for this batch also. And I hope you all know when you do manifestation, you do it like it's already achieved. It's in the present tense, right? Not in the future tense. So do you want to hear my manifestation for all of you? Yes? Okay. So my manifestation for all of you is that congratulations, you all are Amazon's best-selling author. That is my manifestation for you. And let me say the manifestation again for all of you, for the universe. Congratulations, everyone, for becoming a best-selling author before the new year. That's a better manifestation. How many of you would love to become that best-selling author before 1st Jan 2026? By the way, we are just what? 42 days away from 2026. Can you believe this unlucky year is about to end? It's about to end. Why is it unlucky? Not for all of you, but for most of us, especially for me. I'll tell you why in some time. Probably most of you can already guess, but I will give it to you. I'll tell you the reason why I call this year the most unlucky year of my life. But anyway, let's get back to manifestation. How many of you believe? How many of you agree that group energy is more powerful than single energy? Do you all agree? Yes. And do you also agree visual energy is more powerful than blank energy? Yes. So we are all energies and we have more than 40 energies at the moment. Do you agree manifestation of 40 energies will be more powerful than a single energy? Yes or no? So let's do this. Only those people who are absolutely keen and interested to make sure this manifestation becomes a reality before 1st Jan 2026, only then they should come on camera, switch your view to the gallery view. Come on camera, switch your view to the gallery view so you can see everybody. I'm about to unmute you. When you unmute yourself with a lot of high energy, you will say, congratulations, everyone, for becoming a best selling author. Are you all ready? And I hope you all know universe loves high energy. So we have to be high on energy. Are you ready? Only single cut, no double cuts allowed. In one go, we will say this. Congratulations, everyone, for becoming a best selling author. So, one, two, unmute and manifest.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Congratulations,
you are
everyone.
Congratulations.
I will be
congratulations,
the
you are
best
Amazon
seller
bestseller
of
author.
Amazon
Keep it up.
bestseller.
Congratulations for the new one.
Congratulations, everyone.
Universe, you want to say something? Okay, I have a message from the universe. Universe just said, Jatin, इस energy में तो ना हो पाएगा. I just heard someone saying congratulations for becoming a best-selling author. Such a sad thing, isn't it? Can we do better? Can we do better? One more. Sorry, universe, we'll try again. One, two, three. Please unmute and manifest.
Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations, everyone, for the
Congratulations for becoming
Congratulations
the
for
new author.
Better. Universe, what do you have to say? Universe says, you know what, Jatin, you have to work a little hard with this batch, but ho jayega. Okay, so congratulations everyone for becoming a best-selling author. On that note, let's continue. But tell me genuinely, like, a heart-to-heart conversation, eh? Genuinely tell me how many people genuinely want this manifestation to become a reality before 1st Jan 2026. Pakka. Sure. Pakka. Because last ke 42 days, mein, universe is very active. So you have to be very sure. Okay, as you, I can see most of you are sure, then you have to make 7 promises to the universe right now, today. And these are not 7 promises you make before before Shadi. No, no, not those 7 promises. These are those 7 promises you make to a mentor as a mentee. Are you ready for that? Number one, you will make notes whenever you learn something new today, tomorrow, and Friday. So you will make notes during this workshop. Number two, you will implement all the learnings from the workshop because this is not a webinar, it's a workshop. And why do I call it this? Why do I repeat this again and again? That this is not a webinar, it's a workshop because I will be actually pushing you to take actions towards your book, for your book, so that your manifestation becomes a reality. And let me tell you something. I've been doing this for more than 4 years now, this workshop. My participants, all the participants of the batch, either hate me or love me. There is no other emotion. Okay. And the reason for both is same. Do you want to know what the reason could be for hating and loving? Same reason. How is it possible? Do you want to know? The reason is for making you guys uncomfortable. Yes. I'm telling you right here, right now. People who attended the workshop in the past, they know how uncomfortable I make them. But how do you make us uncomfortable, Jatin? By genuinely pushing you to take those actions that you should be taking to become a best-selling author. And when I say push, I genuinely push a lot. And that push at times becomes very uncomfortable for a couple of you. And then you end up leaving the workshop. That हमसे नहीं होगा, बहुत pressure है भाई, I don't want to do this. I know it happens. But a lot of you, because you will end up loving the push, you'll end up taking the actions, you'll end up falling in love with it. It's just a warning. Now, how many of you genuinely want to take this push seriously today? Like when I say it, I mean it. Okay, let's do this. Let's throw a challenge for this batch. Okay? The challenge is come what may. Come what may. How uncomfortable you make it, you will not drop off from this workshop until Friday last minute. You will not leave the workshop. Okay? If you make that, if you take that challenge, hold on. And I promise to you, I will not give up on any of you till Friday last minute of this workshop. I'll keep pushing you. That's my commitment to you. Now let's see how many of you actually accept this challenge, right? CA challenge accepted. And I know almost all of you need this push. All you need is this right mentorship, right push, right techniques. And I will make sure I give that to you. Yes? Okay. Great. Couple of you have accepted the challenge. So congratulations for that. And just to let you know, guys, okay, let me tell you now so that you can take this more seriously. On 28th of October, which is last month, I lost my parent, I lost my mother. She was hospitalized for 3 months and 20 days. And I lost her due to brain stroke. Now, during her last 20 days when she was in the ICU, that is the only time when I did not do this workshop. And of course, post death rituals, I had to complete all of that. And then I resumed this workshop last week because my mother always used to tell me that God has chosen you for a bigger purpose. Okay. And this is a bigger purpose where generally, I am telling you honestly, I didn't want to resume work because I'm still not out of that grief. I am still not able to accept I've lost her. She's the only parent I had. And but then I realized no, life must go on. And if I don't start my work, I will be actually putting a stop to a lot of authors. And as a coach, I can't do that. When I did the workshop when she was in the hospital for 3 months, how could I not do the workshop now? So, and by the way, all the batches, when I was doing the workshop, they all were praying for her recovery. She was recovering, in fact, but her second stroke just took her life. She got a hemorrhage stroke. That couldn't save her. But anyways, you please pray for her peace wherever she is. Now she should be in peace, right? So if I can resume and take ownership of all of you, because that's my passion. Can you not take ownership for yourself, for your own dream? I'm sure this much you can do for yourself. Yes? Thank you. Great. Thank you guys for all the kind condolences. And on that note, as a son, I also want to say something. If you have any of your parents alive, mother or father, or both, I'm telling you the regret I'm going through. Please don't leave any opportunity to spend time with them. I was just before the workshop, I was just thinking, oh my God, my mother is physically not available. I can't talk to her. I want to say so many things to her and receive her reaction. I can't do that. So if you have any parent alive, let me tell you, you're very lucky. Please don't leave this opportunity. I know the regret I'm going through. Even if I want, I can't get her back. Yeah, just a message from a son. That's not part of the agenda, but I've recently lost her. So in fact, if you check my Instagram recently, I have posted a lot of vulnerable stuff when I'm crying, when I'm sharing messages with people. And in fact, audience is connecting with my message that yes, we should spend time when they're alive because we don't know when they will leave this world. Yes. Yeah, I know, Meena. I know she's always there with me. I feel she's around. But your attachment is to that physical form of your people. That physical form is not there now. But anyway, let's get back. So, promise number 2, you already accepted the challenge. You will implement all the learnings from the workshop. Number 3, you will participate in this workshop by responding on chats. Number 4, come what may, you will attend all the sessions live. Don't rely on the recordings. By the way, let me honestly, how many of you love the energy of the batch already? You love the energy already, right? This energy, I can promise to you, you will not feel on the recording session. So please don't miss the recorded session. Live sessions. Number 5, only I know when you attend online sessions, we have a habit of asking questions during the session, and that's a good sign for a coach. That means you are very attentive in the batch. However, my curriculum of 3 days is designed in such a way that more than 95% of your questions will be automatically answered through my curriculum. Hence, I don't answer any question for the first 2.5 days because we have a dedicated Q&A session on Friday. So I will only answer any question related to the book writing thing only on Friday, not today, not tomorrow. So the fifth promise is you will ask questions only during the Q&A session on Friday. Promise number 6, you will attend my sessions as a student, not as a customer. You're not my customer. Okay? Because when you attend as a student, irrespective of your age, you're more open to learning. How many of you agree with me? You're more receptive to new knowledge. Beautiful. And last promise, but not the least, and I mean it, please be on camera until and unless you're driving. Because when you're on camera, you end up paying more attention. And when you pay more attention, you take more actions. And when you take actions, you get results. If you make these 7 promises, quickly write I promise, then I will proceed with the session. Come on, quickly. Beautiful. Yeah, come on, come on. I'm looking forward to 36 promises. Thank you. And guys, I think I forgot to share. I have a big news to share with all of you. And this news can change your life before the new year. How many of you would love to know that news? What is that news? That news will be shared exactly at the end of the session today. So don't even think of dropping off if you really want to know what is that news that can change your life before the new year. Okay? Thank you for making the promise. Now that you've made the promises, I want to make one more promise to all of you that I will make this workshop extremely worthwhile by sharing the secrets to write, edit, and self publish your book globally without giving away the control and money for publishing. That's my promise to you. All right. On that note, is that okay if I push my introduction to the second half and start with the session now? Is that okay? I will introduce myself around 8 o'clock. Is that okay? Great. So let's get started with this session. Now, I want to start this session with a very important component, which is a why. Why, which is important for you as well as for me as your coach. Please go to the chat box without any fear of judgment because this is one community, one batch. We all have one goal of becoming an author. Nobody's going to judge you. Go to the chat box and share why do you want to write a book? What is your reason to write a book? This is very important for your subconscious mind as well. Please share in the chat box why do you want to write a book? Calling to become popular, knowledge, sharing knowledge, purpose. Wow. What else? Identity as an author, money. Yeah, why not? Money and recognition, fame, popular, which is fame, legacy. Yes, money, impact, popular, impact, proper knowledge, share knowledge, improve well being, serve society. Wow, beautiful. Guys, are you all real or are you all AI generated people? Because your responses are really good. Like, are you real or AI generated? I'm guessing you're real. Okay, great. I see some. I'm a life coach. I want to share my knowledge with each person who's not able to afford. That's amazing, beautiful. Yes, not everybody can join coaching. Yes, I'm a life coach, make an impact, share the world. Thank you. And looking at your responses, I can see that most of you want to become a non-fiction self-help writer, author. Is that correct? You want to help people. So you are writing, you want to write self-help books. Yes? Beautiful. Good thought. So most of you are non-fiction writers here. Thank you. Now, as I said, your reasons are too good, like they're beautiful reasons. Okay? So that actually excites me or intrigues me to know what is stopping you to become an author. Why aren't you an author yet? What are your roadblocks? Please share with me. What are your roadblocks? Why aren't you an author yet? Marketing strategies, doubts of self-expression, publication, like how to publish, okay? What else? Come on, guy, quickly. Lack of knowledge. I'm already, but don't know how to reach out. Yes. Okay. proper roadmap, how to publish and marketing, publishing house, how to sell it. Have many ideas, don't know how to proceed. Doubts of creating impact, procrastination, too many ideas, didn't get proper roadmap, not serious yet. Okay, great. Thank you. And by the way, guys, whatever roadblocks you have shared, let me tell you, they are very common roadblocks, nothing new. Rather, it's a good sign that these are your roadblocks because that's a sign you really want to become an author. And if I start my session today by breaking some common and strong roadblocks, can you tell me how will it help you in becoming an author? If I start the session today by breaking some common roadblocks, strong roadblocks, please tell me that. Taking action. Okay. What else? Guys, how will it help you if I start the session by breaking some strong yet common roadblocks? And roadblocks that you don't even know yet that they are your roadblocks. Come on, waiting for your answer. How will it help you? Will have motivation to do it. Yes. Can I say you'll have confidence in book writing then? Yes, you'll get the confidence, clarity, correct? And if you have confidence, you know you can achieve anything, isn't it? So on that note, let's do this. Let's start by breaking some common roadblocks that you don't even know have been stopping you to become an author yet, as in becoming an author. Are you ready? Yes? Okay. So what I'll do, I'll start with one roadblock at a time. And whenever it is your roadblock, just write me in the chat box if it is your roadblock. Okay? And you have to give me a visual command to break the roadblock. How do you give me a command? Take your right hand, make a fist out of it. Come on, take a right hand, make a fist. Take your left hand, make a wall. And you will say, break it. This can't be boring, guys. Others are not doing it. Come on, I want to take you back to learning with fun. No boring sessions. You will say, break it. Okay? Ready? Great. And by the way, in my sessions, you will have a lot of moments of ideation, motivation, inspiration. In fact, instantly you'll have a lot of clarity about a lot of things and your perspectives may change. Whenever you have such moments, I call them wow moments. So whenever you have a wow moment, just put wow in the chat box. Let's do a quick rehearsal. If anybody had any wow moments so far, just put wow in the chat box. It could be the manifestation, it could be the energy, it could be anything. Beautiful. W-O-W, wow. So on that wow energy, let's get started with the first roadblock. Jatin. There are too many books on my topic. Who will read my book? How many of you have this roadblock? Write me. First, write me if it is your roadblock. There are too many books on my topic. Who will read my book? Beautiful. I told you, you didn't even realize they are your roadblocks, but they are your roadblocks. So what's the visual command? Give me the command to break it. Shall I break it? Do this. Yes, break it. Let's break this. Do you all know this book called The Secret? I think we all have heard of it, right? The Secret, written by Rhonda Byrnes. What is the subject of this book? What is the topic of this book? It's one of my favorite topics. What is it? What is it? Manifestation, bang on, law of attraction. Yes or no? Correct? Okay. Is it the first book on the law of attraction? No. Do you agree there were too many books on the law of attraction before The Secret became a success? Yes or no? Do you also agree The Secret is one of the favorite books on the law of attraction topic? Yes. But is it the last book on the law of attraction? No, it's not. Writers are still writing books on the law of attraction. Yes or no? In fact, the book you see on the camera, Manifestation Diaries, it's an anthology curated by my own community with 31 chapters on manifestation. 31 techniques of manifestation. That means The Secret is definitely not the last book on the law of attraction. Yes or no? In fact, a couple of you might be here who want to write a book on law of attraction. Yes, great. Now let's do this. Let's break this roadblock with the help of some quiz. So I'm about to do a quiz with you. If you know a little bit of stock market or if you have studied economics in school or college, you might be able to answer this question. Are you all ready? Fill in the blanks. So fingers on your keypad. Where there is demand, there is dash. Where there is demand, bang on. There is supply. We all know this formula, isn't it? We all know this market rule. Where there is demand, there is supply. This is exactly what Rhonda Byrnes did. How? She chose a topic that already had too many books in the market. That means she entered a market that was well established. And what does the market rule say? Where there is demand, there is supply. So, by the way, you should be very happy and have a wow moment if your topic has too many books. Congratulations, you're about to enter a well established market wherein you will not have to struggle. How many of you just had a wow moment? You never thought like that. Rather, you thought it is your roadblock. That who will read my book? There is enough demand for that topic. Don't worry. And there are a lot of readers who actually want to learn, read new authors. Not everybody wants to learn or read Chetan Bhagat and Robin Sharma. No. There are a lot of avid readers I am aware of who actually like to read new authors. In fact, I'm one of them. If I want to read, I don't mind reading a new author. Maybe he has something new to share. How many of you got a wow moment? And anybody who thinks that, oh God, my topic has no demand or very less demand, don't worry. By the end of the session today, I promise to you, you will have crystal clarity on the subject of your book, which will be a subject in demand. Got it? Let's go to the second roadblock. Second roadblock is Jatin. Let me show this slide. I love this slide my team has made. So, Jatin, what if? Can you see my slide? Show me a thumbs up. Okay. What if readers don't like my book? What if publishers reject my book? How many of you have this roadblock? Please write me, because I know a lot of you have this roadblock. What if readers don't like my book? What if publishers reject my book? Yes. Shall we break the roadblock? How do I break it? What's the visual command? What's the visual command? Come on, let's break it. Okay. Chalo. I'm about to do another quiz with all of you. Are you ready? I will show 4 authors to you on the screen. You'll have to tell me the name of these authors. Let's see how much you know about the author industry. Are you ready? Let's look at the first one. Who is he? I think we all know him. So he's not as handsome as he looks in the picture, but you can still tell me who is he. Guys, you all are writers. No abbreviations. Write full forms. Chetan Bhagat. Okay, great. That's correct. Who is he? He's a 5 a.m. club man. The monk who sold his Ferrari. Author. Who is he? Bang on. Robin Sharma. That's correct. Let's look at the next one. Who is he? What's his name? He's the author of a very popular Hindu mythological series called The Immortals of Meluha. You must have heard of it. Yes, Amish Tripathi, that's correct. How many of you are Harry Potter fans here? Do we have Harry Potter fans? No Harry Potter fans here. Oh, but anyways, people who are Harry Potter fans would know the next one. Oh, there are Harry Potter fans. Great. Ravi, are you a Harry Potter fan? Okay, great. Who is she? She is J.K. Rowling, the author of very popular Harry Potter series. Congratulations, most of you know all of them. Now, why will I share these 4 authors' pictures with you? These 4 authors are 4 of my favorite authors. Okay? And these 4 authors share a lot in common. A lot. When I say a lot in common, a lot of common events and coincidences that actually makes them a successful author. I will share two of those many common events and qualities. You will share one quality with me that makes them a successful author. Okay? So let me share the first common event from their life. First common event is their first book was rejected by all the publishers. Yes. I know a couple of you did not even know this. Yes. Their first book was rejected by all the publishers they reached out to. Second common event or common incidents. They said, because they were rejected, they said, chuck the publishers, we will do self-publishing. And they self-published their first book. How many of you actually had a wow moment just now because you did not even know these things? Oh, they were rejected? Yes. Beautiful. And there is one common quality that they share, a lot of common qualities. Can you tell me what is the common quality that makes them a successful author today? Please share. Perseverance. Okay. Self-belief. Persistent. Guys, are you all real or AI generated? I'm again asking. Guys, team, is this batch real or AI generated? You can't give me correct answers just in one go. Like, that's amazing. You all are correct. Absolutely correct. And can I just sum it up in my own language, in my own understanding? Yes? Okay. If you look at whatever you said, shared is absolutely correct. I'm just going to sum it up. Okay. Despite getting multiple rejections from the publishers, they did not reject their own scripts. That's what you said. Perseverance, resilience, etc. Absolutely bang on. And here I have a question for all of you, and be honest when you answer it. Tell me honestly, how many of you are stuck in the cycle of writing, deleting, writing, deleting, writing, deleting? Please write me because I know a couple of you are stuck in that cycle. Look at the chat box, guys. So many of them. Writing, deleting, writing, deleting, writing, deleting. You are never happy with what you're writing. Exactly. And that's called cycle of self-rejection. Whether you like it or you don't like it, you got to exit this cycle of self-rejection. And I know your mind will not believe it just like that. I need to give you some logical reasons behind that. Let me give you some logical explanations of why you must not reject while you're writing. Are you ready? Okay. I read a research article during COVID times that stated that 33% of every reader of every book will always like the content of the book. 33% will always dislike the content, and 34 will be neutral. So when you think of rejecting your script while writing the next time, remember the equation of 33, 33, 34. Can I prove this equation here in this batch? Let's prove it here itself. Is it correct to say we all read books? We all read books? And is it correct to say we all have favorite authors? I think we all do, correct? And do you also agree the authors that we read, the favorite authors, they're quite popular in the world? Quite popular people. Yes or no? Great. Now comes the main question. Tell me honestly, do you like all the books of your favorite author? Write yes or no in the chat box. Yes or no? Do you like all the books of your favorite author? Look at the chat box. 33, 33, 34. Hands proved. And this must give you a wow moment. Just look at that. You read some popular people. They're very renowned people. You don't like all the books of written by them. So realistically, practically, it's not possible for every reader to like all the books or readers to like that book. It just proved it, right? When you don't like all the books of your favorite author, how do you expect your books to be liked by all the readers of your book? Realistically not possible. So this must have given you a relief and a wow moment. Oh yes. मैं तो रॉबिन शर्मा पढ़ती हूँ, but I don't like all the books of Robin Sharma. I'm a big fan of Robin Sharma, but I did not like his 5 a.m. Club book. Not at all. I didn't connect with that book at all. Got it? Great. Then one more reason. So you got this, right? How many of you want to write a self-help book? Like you want to help people through that book. Okay. And is it correct to say you're writing that self-help because you want to help someone in that world, in this world? Yes or no? Great. Correct. Thank you. How many of you Harry Potter fans here? I want to really see Harry Potter fans. Harry Potter fans? Okay. Harry Potter fans, listen to me carefully. Anita says this session is pre-recorded. No, Anita. I said the moment I opened this session, I said this is not a pre-recorded session. It is a live session. Okay. So, Harry Potter fans, listen to me carefully. Just imagine if J.K. Rowling would have rejected her own script, Harry Potter wouldn't have existed. And I know people who are die-hard Harry Potter fans, forget about childhood, they can't even imagine their adulthood without Harry Potter. Forget about childhood. Am I right? My best friend watches Harry Potter today just like a kid. He will just become a kid when he watches it. So now what message am I trying to say with this? Self-help writers, can I see your hands again? I don't know why most of them are off camera. I think either they don't like the way they look or they genuinely don't want to pay attention. They've just joined this because they're underestimating the value of 99 rupees. Let me tell you, don't underestimate the value of the workshop. Okay. Self-help writers. I'm guessing you want to write because you want to help someone. Yes or no? When you're rejecting that book while writing, you're rejecting someone to get that help from you. Because your book is not out. You can only help someone when the book is out. So when you're rejecting your book while writing, you're rejecting someone in this world to learn from your experience, to grow from your experience, to transform, to become a better version. That's why you're writing that book, yes or no? So when you think of writing and rejecting your book the next time while writing, just remember my example of 33, 33, 34 and the Harry Potter example. For you to help someone in this world, your book has to be out in the world. So right here, right now, make a commitment to yourself. Right now, I just say I commit, and this commitment is not to reject your book while you're writing. Because you know, I know, until you keep rejecting, you know this very well. Your first draft will never be out. And you all know it's all about that first draft. That main, you can call it a hurdle, you can call it a milestone. It is always that first draft. And just make a commitment. That's it. So that you can finally finish your book. So next time you think of rejecting, remember my session about it. Let's go to the next roadblock. Jatin, actually, the topic that I want to write a book on, I am not an expert on that topic. How do I even write that book? I'm not getting that confidence. I am not an expert to write a book. How many of you have this roadblock? Please write me. You feel you aren't an expert. Hence, you're not writing a book on that topic or you're not starting. Okay. Shall I break it? How do I break it? What's the command? What's the command? Only one person is doing the command. Two people. That's it. Nobody else is interested. Let's break it. Okay. Do you all know about this book? I'm sure you've heard of it. Think and Grow Rich. Very popular book. If you've read it, congratulations. Not read it, must order. Okay. So this book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. He wrote this book on how you can think and grow rich. Now, I'm about to give you a wow moment. Do you know Napoleon Hill, when he was writing this book of how to think and grow rich, he himself was broke when he wrote this book, How to Think and Grow Rich. It's a different story. He became rich after publishing the book. How many of you just got a wow moment? That means Napoleon Hill didn't have to be rich to write a book on how to think and grow rich. He was struggling with managing his daily expenses also. Forget about becoming rich. So, a lot of you have a wow moment. Wow, that we never thought like from that perspective. Now, let me give you one more example. Look at the screen. Yes, Nitesh, you read the book, you will get your answer. 1 second. Now look at the books on your screen. These are the books by Amish Tripathi. The author that you saw, the author of Immortals and Meluha, Ram, Ravan, Sita, Nag, etc. How many of you agree these are Hindu mythological books? Do you agree they are Hindu mythological books? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, let me now give you one more wow moment. Do you know Amish Tripathi is a banker by profession? He's from the finance background. But did he have to become a Pandit or a Dharm Guru to write a book on Hindu mythology? Yes or no? Did he have to? No, right? Did he have to become a Pandit or Mahamandaleshwar or Dharm Guru to write a book on Hindu mythology? The answer is no. Hence proved, you don't need to be an expert to write a book. Neither Napoleon Hill had to be rich to write a book on how to think and grow rich, nor Amish Tripathi had to become a Pandit or a Dharm Guru to write a book on Hindu mythology. So can you write a book on any damn topic without being an expert on that? How many of you just got a wow moment here? Beautiful. Great, thank you. Let's continue and move to the next roadblock. Jatin, I'm actually, I'm a perfectionist, just like the Mona Lisa painter. And I need time to write my masterpiece. You are stuck because of your perfectionism. Write me if this is your roadblock. You are a perfectionist is why your book is not out yet. If this is your roadblock, write me in the chat box. Sometimes means me. A perfectionist is always a perfectionist. There is no sometime. Okay, great. Do you want me to break this roadblock? How do we break it? Come on, yay. Thank you. Let's continue. How many of you are Sudoku readers? What? Didn't understand. Okay, 1 second. I'm declaring on this recorded call that I am a Sudoku reader. But Jatin, what is Sudoku? That I will tell you. But how? I will not tell you, you will guess. How do we guess? I'll show you a picture on the screen. Now, in 4 to 5 seconds after looking at the picture, you'll have to figure out whether you're a Sudoku reader or not. If you are, just write yes. If you are not, write no. And if you don't know what is Sudoku, just write IDK. I don't know. Ready? Okay, look at the picture on your screen now. Are you a Sudoku reader? Yes, no, IDK. Yes, no, IDK. Yes, no, IDK. Come on. Okay. Wow. Thank you for increasing my work. It was supposed to be have written IDK. I will have to tell you what is Sudoku. Yes or no? चलो बता ही देते हैं. How many of you know little bit about Indian politics? Little bit. थोड़ा बहुत तो पता ही है ना. अब तो thanks to social media, I think I personally know a lot about politics. Okay. And do you all know about GST little bit? Little bit about GST? Little bit, Jatin, we know everything about GST now. Great. Okay. So first question, quiz time. Others are off camera. Not sure why you're off camera. But anyways, congratulations to you for being off camera. Question number 1. Who is the finance minister of a country? Very popular minister of all times. Sita ji. Oh God. You mean to say Nirmala Sitaraman ji, right? Okay, great. Thank you. You know a lot about politics, yeah? Next question is about GST. Do you all know a little bit about GST? Are you sure? Are you sure? Recently GST got revised. You know that, right? Okay. Even after the GST revision, do you know we are not charged any GST on smiling and laughing? Are you aware of that? We aren't charged any GST on smiling and laughing, and that too yet, before it comes under the slab of GST. I want to give you all an opportunity to have a GST free laughter. And looking at a couple of your faces, you need this laughter badly. How do we do that? Okay, how do we do that? Do you agree, as human beings, when we see somebody crying, we also end up crying at times. And when we see somebody else laughing in a funny way, we end up laughing too. Okay. So when I tell you what is Sudoku, a couple of you will have a funny laughter. And when you see others laughing in a funny way, you also may end up laughing. So if you laugh after the Sudoku thing, congratulations, you're alive. If you don't laugh, even after this, then you are my prospective client for life coaching. You need life coaching. My team will reach out to you to book a one-to-one appointment with me online for life coaching session if you don't laugh. Ready? But we can't do this without people being on camera. Guys, I'm telling you, it's I think the first time in my 4.5 years of coaching experience. Out of 36 people, only 7 people are on camera. It has never happened with me. Never. Not sure why this batch is not listening, but it has never happened to me. And just to let you know, for your realization, when you don't listen to your coach, you are indirectly disrespecting your coach. So I'm okay to be disrespected as far as you want to disrespect your guru. For 3 days, I am your guru. So if you're okay disrespecting, I'm absolutely okay with it. And people who are Hindu, I don't know about other religions, but I recently heard the Garud part, right? In that, it was said before you worship anyone, you're supposed to worship and respect your gurus. I got to know that. I did not know that before. So just sharing what I learned. Thank you. Okay, so are you ready to learn what is Sandoku? And you can look at each other's beautiful faces on camera. Sandoku means art of buying books and never touching them again. Now tell me, how many of you are Sandoku readers? By the way, except for 1 or 2 people, everybody smile. Team, I hope you made a note of those 2 people. They are my life coaching prospective clients. They did not laugh. They need a session with me. Okay. Come on. Art of buying books and never completing them. That's called Sandoku. And you know, there are so many books lying in your bookshelves untouched. See, if you read all the books, congratulations, you're an exception. And Sudoku readers like me, how many of you Sudoku show me your hands once? Yeah, most of us are. And when we go to any airport, we are the first ones who will look for crossword showroom over there. Okay? We will visit the showroom, buy books on MRP, bring them home, and put in our bookshelves or library and never touch them again. Even your domestic help will never touch them until you shout on them. Do you agree? Right? Now, why am I talking about this Sandoku? Because it's very important. Listen to me now. Another research article in COVID stated that 70% of readers never reads any book word by word, paragraph by paragraph, line by line, and page by page. If we have to believe this research, then who are we writing that perfect book for? If we have to believe this research, then who are we writing that masterpiece for? How many of you got my message and you actually got a wow moment? Oh, yes. But I know there are a lot of authors who would say, Jatin, I am writing that masterpiece for myself, or I am writing that masterpiece for the remaining 30% of people. How many of you have that answer? Yes? Okay. Then let's break this for you. I am declaring on this recorded call that every book you write will be a masterpiece. Yes. I am declaring every book you write will be a masterpiece. Now, would you not like to know how? I know people are writing wow, but would you not like to know how? How are you saying that, Jatin? Say how if you want to know how. How would you say that? Okay. Let me say this again. Every book you write will be a masterpiece because nobody can copy your thought process and your writing style. Hence, every book you write will be a masterpiece. How many of you just got a wow moment now? Yes? Beautiful. So, guys, it's time to bring your Mona Lisa book in reality. So there's nothing called perfect book. And in fact, every book you write will be a masterpiece because nobody can copy your thought process and your writing style. Okay, before we cover the last roadblock of the roadblock section, is it okay if I introduce myself to all of you? Is it okay if I share with you who am I? My brief introduction. If I have your permission, please write yes in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'll try and wrap up ASAP. So, my name is Jatin Gupta, born and brought up in Delhi, living in Delhi. Um, I'm the only child of my parents. When I was 16 years old, I lost my father to his first heart attack. And he was the only earning member of our family that point in time. And right after passing school, I had no choice, but I had to start working because I had to look after my mother and myself. How many of you have heard of call centers and BPOs? Have you anybody heard of it? So, guys, I think even today, that's the only industry that pays you pretty well, even if you don't hold any degree, right? So, without holding any degree, I was hired by international call centers because of my spoken English. So, willingly or unwillingly, I worked with top BPOs of our country for good 14 years, 1-4. And I worked with brands like Barclays Bank, American Express, Dell, FIS Global Private Solutions Limited, Concentrix Dutch. My last organization was Concentrix Dutch, and I was working in the capacity of a training manager, and I managed the training department for Amazon India for around 4 years. And that was my corporate experience. So I'm a corporate professional turned into a life coach. As on today, Google features my brand in the best life coach in India and best life coach in Delhi category. I am multiple times international best-selling author of 4 books and international motivational speaker, India's first non-fiction book writing coach. In the last 4.5 years, I've inspired and coached more than 10,000 aspiring authors through my workshops. I'm also a Skill India trainer certified by Government of India and the founder of the International Council of Authors. The International Council of Authors has 2 international book of records in its name and also 1 anthology on manifestation. And now we are gearing up for our 3rd international book of records and the next anthology. How many of you would love to be part of the next international book of records and anthology? Write ICA in the chat box. ICA stands for International Council of Authors. What is an anthology? You just submit 1 chapter for that book and you become a co-author of that book. That's an anthology. Beautiful. I will share the details with you about anthology and the next world record on Friday. And I'm also a TEDx speaker. My work and my story has been featured in various online publications like Daily Beats, Daily Hunt, PunjabMetro.com, Entrepreneur Ethics, Entrepreneur Stories, Ahmedabad Times, Lokmat, etc. And I'm also endorsed by India's two celebrities. One on your left is Paras Chhabra, who's an Indian model, actor, Splitsvilla 5 winner, and Big Boss 13 finalist. On your right is Miss Sudha Chandran, who's a Bollywood actress and a veteran classical dancer. I'm also a Guinness World Record winning participant for the most people in a speech relay. I'm also an awardee of WBR Corp UK Limited's 45 Under 45 India edition, and the award was felicitated by a former Miss Universe, Lara Datta. If you look at the list of awardees, sorry, I think the screen got changed. One second. If you look at the list of awardees, I was awarded along with legends from various industries. Let's look at a couple of them. Number 4 is Badshah, who's a Bollywood singer, rapper. Number 7 is Gagan Naran, who's an Olympic athlete. Number 9 is My Name. Number 18 is NTR Jr., who's a South cinema superstar. Number 29 is Saina Nehwal, who was the badminton champion of a country, and many more people from the respective industries. I'm also a literary award winner of as a non-fiction author of the year for my first book, Break Free to Breakthrough. I'm also an awardee of India Top 10 Awards at which was felicitated at Vigyan Bhavan by our former cabinet minister, Miss Meenakshi Lekhi. She was the Minister of External Home Affairs. And the last one I'm about to share with you is very special because for my second book, Rescue Your Romance, I have been named exclusively amongst 50 critically acclaimed authors alongside the legendary book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And that's little bit about your coach inspiring Jatin. Thank you for allowing me to introduce myself. And on that note, I really want to know, how long do you think I took to achieve all of this? How long? Let's see if you can guess it right. Thank you. Thank you, guys. How long do you think I took to achieve all of this? 3 years, 2 years. Let me share with you. On 3rd September 2020, I was terminated from my last organization. And that's when Inspiring Jatin was born. I started from scratch, and to be precise, I achieved all of this in less than 4 years. How many of you would love to know how do you even achieve something like this in just 4 years? How many of you would love to know my secret? I have a very simple secret I can share with all of you. Do you want the secret? Okay, let me share with you. The secret is inspired from Mr. Bill Gates, but I will not tell you the whole story. I will just tell you my secret. How many of you believe that even simple things can be very powerful? Do you agree? Great. So what I'm about to share with you is very simple, but very powerful. So now hear me out. Whatever goal I set for myself, like I have a goal for 2025, then I will have goals for 2026, etc. Whatever goal I set for myself, I just keep taking RART towards that goal. Now, what is RART, Jatin? Right action at the right time. You can write down if you want. And I promise to you, if you keep taking RART towards your goal, nobody can stop you to achieve that. Nobody. Not even you. So if you're ready to copy my secret from today, just write RART in the chat box. Right action at the right time. Just write RART. Yes. If you want to copy this, just write RART. Now, not FART. RART. Right action at the right time. Beautiful. And that's my secret. And by the way, recently, because of my mom's death, I came to realization that we actually don't acknowledge others and ourselves also a lot in life. We don't celebrate our lives a lot. That's why most of us are dissatisfied today. Yes or no? But I actually want people to start celebrating themselves a little more. I want all of you to take your right hand, take it to your left shoulder, and say, good job. I'll tell you why. First, say good job. Start getting into habit of saying good job. You all need it, especially men. By the way, men, happy International Men's Day. People forget we have a day too. And we don't want appreciation because I feel men deserve it because we've been raised with a lot of responsibilities, saying that you have a lot to handle in life. Do you agree? So, women have earned it because of their power, their natural mechanism of being so strong, and men just deserve it. Yes, that's my point of view, not a world's point of view. Great. So why did I make you do this good job? Because thousands of people watch my ads every week. Out of those thousands, around a couple of thousands click on my ad, they go through the landing page. And out of those thousands, around 90 people or 80 people pay for the 99 workshop. And out of those 90, 100 people, around 35 of you join this workshop in the live session. What is this? You already fall in the category of RART. Tell me honestly, how many of you had to leave something to attend the workshop today? You had to skip something else. That's right action at the right time. So I'm really proud of you. And you need to be proud of yourself too. Otherwise, you had a choice of also leaving the workshop like other 50 people or 50, 40 people who paid but are not part of the session. So, good job. And I will make sure, at least for the next 3 days, you start getting into habit of congratulating yourself a little more. You deserve it. Do you all agree we have gone through some shit in life? The biggest shit I feel I have gone through is my recent one. Honestly, मतलब मेरी सारी तकलीफें एक तरफ, मेरी मॉम का जाना एक तरफ. And despite that, I'm here, talking, delivering, working. And I think I also deserve some appreciation for myself. So you all deserve it. We are still standing, we're still working, we're still here, living. So can you promise to yourself you'll start congratulating yourself a little more? Guys, life is very uncertain. We don't know what will happen next. Let's start valuing this human life a little more. Yes or no? पता है मुझे पता चला स्पिरिचुअलिटी की जर्नी में कि ऊपर वाले ने हमें प्यार ढूंढने के लिए भेजा था अपने लिए. Our souls were sent to find love for ourselves. Except for love for ourselves, we found everything else. And because of this, we will be sent to this world again. तौबा तौबा मैं तो कभी ना आऊं दोबारा इस वर्ल्ड में. I just want to find love for myself and I don't want to reincarnate as a human being. No, how many of you are aligned to my thoughts? बड़ा कष्ट है भैया. मोह इतना है मतलब आई एम टेलिंग यू आई एम नॉट एबल टू एक्सेप्ट द फैक्ट माय मदर हैज लेफ्ट. मैंने बाद में सोचा मेरा क्या था जो उसने दिया, उसी का था वो. माय मॉम सोल वाज देयर ओनली. जस्ट वो अपना सामान ले लिया वापस और मैं रो रहा हूँ यहाँ पे. तो आई वाज जस्ट थिंकिंग ओ गॉड नहीं, सारे मुझे इसी जन्म में प्यार व्यार सब ले लेना है. मुझे मोक्ष, बाय द वे द एंड गोल ऑफ अ सोल इज मोक्ष ओनली. क्यों बार बार धक्के खाने यहाँ पे आके? देयर आर लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु वांट टू बी बोर्न अगेन. भाई पहले इस वाले जीवन को अच्छे से जी लेते हैं, फिर सोचेंगे दोबारा पैदा होने के लिए. लेट्स लिव दिस टू द फुलेस्ट, इजंट इट? Okay, so thank you for listening to that, and thank you for allowing me to introduce myself. That was my brief introduction. And by the way, uh, this was my journey of becoming the life coach inspiring Jatin. But how did I become an author coach? That is a story in itself. Keeping it short and crisp, in 2020, when the COVID had hit, my organization had no work to give to me. And simultaneously, I was undergoing my life coaching training and certification. And my mentor had asked all of us to write and publish a book. So I started writing my first book during COVID. And because we had so much of time that time, In 3.5 months, with no support, I managed to complete the first draft of my first book, Break Free to Breakthrough. And after completing the first draft, my mystery also started. How do I publish? Then I started my Google researches around how to publish a book in Delhi, in India. I got to know there are two ways of publishing a book in India. One is through free publishing, second is a paid publishing. In COVID, free publishing was not available. So the only publishing that was actually operational and available was paid publishing. So of course I had money. So after working on my script, I paid a bob to this organization, this publishing house, and they told me, sir, all you need to do is give us the final edited script. We will take care of rest of the things. I said, sure, absolutely. And they gave me a publishing date of 15th August 2020. How many of you remember in 2020 and 21, everything was happening online? Yes, even people were getting married online on Zoom and on video calls. So out of a lot of excitement, because it was my first book, I actually organized a book launch event, Zoom book launch event. And guess what? A day before my launch event, which was 14th August, I was told by this publishing house, sorry, sir, your book is not getting published tomorrow. I was so disheartened because I was so excited for that book launch. I had to cancel the book launch event and I literally cried on that day. And I promised to myself that if I happen to publish any more books in the future, I will never pay a penny to anyone. And guess what? I self published my last three books without paying a penny to anyone. And all the four books that I published, solo books, I became an author of four books within 8 months. And how many of you agree when you do something extraordinary like this, your colleagues and friends start reaching out to you? How did you do that? So I am a coach, right? So my coach friends, my community from coaching community, they start reaching out to me. Jatin, we want to write a book as well. How are you doing that? And how many of you remember people were doing free Pathshala in COVID, free Zoom sessions, some free knowledge there. Remember? I started my free sessions around book writing and publishing. As you know, human beings don't respect people's time for free. So a lot of people joined, but eventually a lot of them dropped off. And till the end, only 2, 3 people stayed who were really serious. And these 3 people became self-published best-selling authors. And they had happy tears. And that's when something struck me. I asked myself, Jatin, why did you become a life coach? My answer was to make people happy. Then instantly, my next question was, why not make writers happy by helping them become self-published best-selling authors, just like you made these 3 people happy? And that is when my second dimension of making help people happy started, which was author coaching. So from June 2021, I was on a mission to help 2,000 writers become self-published best-selling authors. And you'll be very happy to know, in September 2025, this year, I have successfully achieved the first mission of 2,000. I have a community of 2,000 plus authors. And my next mission now, because I'm done with the first mission, my second mission is to help 5,000 writers become self-published authors. Now, I cannot do that without your support. If you're with me in my mission 5K, just write 5K in the chat box, because I want you guys to be part of that 5K. Please write 5K. Thank you. And do you agree, in schools we were not given a choice to skip any classes because every class had a curriculum? Yes or no? Do you agree writing, editing, self-publishing and becoming a bestseller without a publisher is also a curriculum in itself? Yes. And this curriculum cannot be covered in a 7-hour workshop or a 5-hour workshop. Yes or no? So whatever has been committed in the workshop will be delivered to you. But as you know, it's a curriculum in itself. To support my mission 2000, in 2021, I had also launched my next level of curriculum, which you call courses. I call it curriculum. But unlike schools, none of my curriculums are mandate for you to follow. It is your choice. Okay. So to support my mission, I launched my online curriculum, next level curriculum called Best-Selling Author Mastery Program. And when I launched this program, I made a very big claim in the market that anyone who registers for my program, even a first-time writer, even a novice writer, they can become a best-selling author in just 21 days. And guess what? I failed. Now, with the help of a 10 seconds video, I want to show you how did I fail in my mission. Are you ready? And people who want to become part of the next world record we do, whosoever participates in the world record, they have to write a new book. Okay. So all the members from ICA who participated in the world record, they all came up with a new book and they all followed my best-selling author mastery program to come up with their new books. So let's look at this 10 seconds video to listen to how did I fail in my claim.
And I took 72 hours to complete my ebook for the world record event.
So I took 5 hours to complete my book for the world record event.
I took 24 hours to complete my ebook. It took me 4 days to complete my book.
It took me around 5 days to complete my work.
I took 5 days to complete my book.
I took 5 days to complete my book.
I took 3 days to complete.
Ready to publish? Okay, this is how I failed in my claim of becoming the best-selling author in 20 days. Now listen to me on this recorded call. I have a fresh claim to offer to all of you, and the claim is that anyone, even a first-time writer, even a 6-year-old or a 96-year-old, anyone who enrolls into my best-selling author mastery program can become a self-published best-selling author even in less than 21 days. That means even before the new year. How many of you would love to know more about this program? Just write interested in the chat box and I will share the details with you on Friday. Just write interested. Wow, what is this program that can make me a self-published best-selling author even in less than 21 days? Absolutely. Thank you. But please, one request, don't ask my team about it because they are not authorized to share anything before I share it on Friday. So please wait till Friday and I will share the details myself. Okay, great. On that note, let's finish one more roadblock and then move towards the end of our second half of the workshop. Next roadblock is Jatin, my English is not good. How many of you have this roadblock? It's okay. English is anyways not a first language. So let me give a wow moment to non-English writers first, then I'll talk to English writers. Okay. Non-English writers who thinks the English is not good, hence that's a roadblock for you. Let me help you with one wow moment. Who's telling you to write a book in English? Who's told you to write a book in English? Do you know? You can write a book in any language you are comfortable with. But then I have a follow-up question for non-English writers. Do you want to be global authors or you just want to be Indian authors? Do you want to be global authors? Just write yes or no, like international authors. If you want to be international authors, then you've got to have a book in English. Do you agree English is the only globally accepted language? You can write in Hindi and other languages for sure. But if you want to be known globally, you need to have a book in English. But Jatin, how do I have a book in English when I can't write in English? The answer is hire a professional translator who can translate your non-English book into English. And let me give you a living example from my community. His name is Sagar Dhami. First, look at the stamp. Can you see the stamp? What does the stamp say? Amazon #1 bestseller? Yes or no? Okay. So Sagar Dhami, who hails from Pune, he only understands Hindi and Marathi. He wrote his entire book in Hindi, and because of my solution and session, he hired a professional translator who translated his entire book into English. And can you believe he self-published? First, he self-published his English book. And on Amazon, within 24 hours, his book had hit #1 in 5 categories. Yes. The language he did not even write, that was translated. And when I received a copy of his book, being a Sudoku reader, I did not complete the book, but I read a few chapters. I was literally shocked when I got to know this was a translated version because the translation was done flawlessly, beautifully done. Okay. And non-English writers, believe you me, it is an investment that's worth it. Okay. Now let's talk to English writers. How many English writers here? I think the biggest fear or tension or a worry for an English writer is editing, punctuation, grammar, sentence construction. Am I right? Spelling errors. Great. Did anyone connect with any editor in the last 4 or 5 years? Just write yes or no. If you haven't connected with any editor in the last 4 or 5 years, let me tell you how much they quote. If anybody has connected with any editor, please write down the amount you were quoted for editing services. Oh, nobody has connected. Okay. Then I will share with you. Based on the responses from my previous batches and my own research in the market, proficient English editors charge anywhere between 8 to 10 rupees per word. That's the charge of proficient editors. So let's say you're writing a book of 10,000 words and 10 rupees per word is a charge. How much will you end up investing into editing service? 10 rupees per word and you're writing a 10,000 word book. So 10 rupees into 10,000 is 1 lakh investment. Yes or no? How many of you just remember my introduction where I shared I self-published my last 3 books without paying a penny to anyone? That means I wouldn't have paid any editor also. Now that's my first bonus learning for you. When you want something, you ask for it. How many of you want this bonus? You'll have to write bonus if you really want it. How did I edit my last 3 books so well without even paying any editor? Okay, you asked for it. Thank you. Let me give it to you. And I'm sorry if we have any editors. I know most of you use the same what I'm about to share. Are you ready? So, guys, this is what I used for my editing services. Grammarly, tool called Grammarly. By the way, 60 to 70% of editors use the same tool for editing. It has a free version as well as a paid version. I personally use the paid version. But even if you don't use the paid version, the free version does a pretty good job. And can I give you a business idea? You take the paid version of Grammarly and become a freelancing editor. Editors are charging 8 to 10 rupees per word in the market. You charge 5 rupees per word in the market and you get a lot of work becoming a freelancing editor, isn't it? Okay, so that's a business idea. How many of you just got a wow moment? You can still write wow. Great. By the way, guys, I hope you all know the schedule of the sessions of today, tomorrow, and Friday. Yes? Sabarika said I work like that. Beautiful. So, today and tomorrow, the session is scheduled from 7 to 9:15 p.m. We all know it. And Friday, it is 7 till eternity. Are you aware of that? What? Eternity? Why eternity? It's 7 to 11, but because it's the last day, a lot of you would not want me to go. You would want me to answer your questions, discuss opportunities and all that. At times, it stretches up to 11:30 also on Friday. So just to let you know, just be prepared. And today, though I plan to complete my session by 9:15 as scheduled, but at times as your coach, I like to give more in terms of value. How many of you would love to get more and it's okay for you if we stretch even by 15 minutes today? How many of you receiving more? Yes, because I want to give you more. Beautiful. Thank you. So guys, in the last, 1 hour we can say, we discussed the roadblocks that actually stops you and have been stopping you to even take the first step. Yes or no? And tell me honestly, if you're feeling even 1% more confident than before about writing a book now, just write C for confident in the chat box. If you're feeling even 1% more confident after joining the session today about writing and publishing, that this course is going to make it easy for all of us. He's already made it easy by breaking it into by breaking these roadblocks. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for that. Now, sometime back, you all shared some beautiful reasons of why you want to write a book. Yes or no? Now, can I become a BC for some time? No, not the other BC you're thinking about. BC stands for blunt coach. May I become a blunt coach for some time? Yes? Yes? No? Okay. So, blunt coach says your reasons were beautiful, but they were not powerful enough. If they were powerful, at least one book would have been out by now, isn't it? Because power leads to action. Do you agree with me? So, is it okay as your coach? Do I have your permission to give you some powerful reasons of why you must become an author in the next 30 days or even less? Do I have your permission? Yes? Okay. No, didn't receive any yes. Okay. Thank you. Guys, for the next 45 minutes, I highly recommend all of you to leave everything, whatever other things you're doing, because last 45 minutes can be life changing for you. And after the session is over towards the end, I'm also going to share with you that news that can change your life before the new year. Okay. And I will share that with you towards the end. So I highly recommend all of you to leave everything else and just focus. And others who are not on camera, just see if you can come on camera, because it's really demoralizing for the coach to talk to walls when I see just your names on the screen. Okay. We all are human beings. Let's show up for ourselves. And by the way, how you do anything is how you do everything. So just analyze what you're doing right now. Is just running away from your own self. Is probably what you're doing in your real life also. Let's get started. Are you ready for the first reason? Leave everything, focus on the screen. I will show you 3 books, very popular books. What you need to do is when you look at these 3 books, you have to share some common factors in these 3 books. Let me give you one example. First, let me show you the books. Show me a thumbs up when you can see the screen. Okay, great. Now, in these 3 books, one common factor is these are non-fiction self-help books. Correct? Now, this aspect is taken. अब वो मैंने बोल दिया है. You have to tell me some other common factors. Your time starts now. You have 5 seconds. Tell me some other common factors in these 3 books. What are the other common things apart from them being a self-help book? Names in capital. Yeah, good one. Problem solution. Yeah, it's a solution centric books. Yes. What about others? What are the other common factors? Less design. Yes, correct. What else? Life coaching. Yeah, around life skills. Sustain attention. Okay. What else? Motivational. Show pathway. Require actions to do. Set goals. What else, guys? Come up with some common factors. Light cover, okay. Sorry, guys. No one from India. Actual actions, people can. This one was good. No one from India. That I never thought of. Yes, they all are international. Simplicity. Great. You all are absolutely correct in giving these common factors. But there is one common factor. I don't know how almost every batch is missed to identify. May I share that with you? Yes? Yeah, you all are correct. Nobody is wrong here, but one common factor is missing. And that common factor is these 3 authors are not alive anymore. They all died years ago. But do you agree these books are still bestsellers? Do you agree? These books are still bestsellers. Do you agree these books are still influential? Do you agree they are still thought-provoking books and sold in millions even today? Yes. But authors are not alive anymore. What do you think these authors left behind them before leaving? You know the word. You know that word. Bang on. Legacy. And legacy only has one definition. Let me give you the legacy definition in my understanding. Legacy for me is staying alive even after you're dead. That's legacy. How many of you have heard this cliche statement from the childhood? Life is uncertain. How many of you have heard of this statement? Life is uncertain. We never took this statement seriously. Never. Then COVID punched our faces and reminded us, dude, life is uncertain. 2025 reminded all of us, reminded the world life is uncertain. Do you agree? Especially in India, we've had a bad year this year, right? Kashmir attack, Air India plane crash. What else happened? The recent bomb blast, Red Fort bomb blast that happened. What else happened this year? A lot of things happened, right? My mother's death. Floods, yes, that happens every year though. But yeah, floods, natural calamities. My mother's death. Life is uncertain. Do you agree? And if I'm not wrong, somehow we all want to leave a legacy. We want to be known even after we are gone. Yes or no? Okay. Do you know writing and publishing a book is the easiest and fastest way to create your legacy? Just imagine when we are not even there, our words, our stories, our struggles, our breakthroughs are inspiring humans when we are not even there. That's what you really call legacy. And at this point, I have a question for all of you. How many of you would love to leave your legacies with a book? Write LWB, legacy with book. I really want to know. Legacy with a book. Just imagine someone getting help when we are not even there. Wow. Like we are souls out there and still someone is getting help. So my first reason to all of you to become an author in the next 30 days or less is leaving your legacies with a book. There is a Bollywood movie, Shah Rukh Khan's movie, Kal Ho Na Ho. It is so damn true. Kal Ho Na Ho. Do you agree? हम क्यों सोचते हैं कि हम अमर हैं? कोई अमर नहीं है. We all have to die. You know what I have started to tell people? We all know आए हैं तो जाना भी है, सबको पता है ना? So why not plan your exit? Why not plan the exit? Soumya, if you find this not motivating, you have the option to drop off. I'm not going to run my workshop the way you want me to run it. Thank you. Okay. Every coach has a different way of coaching. Do you all agree? Yes, because the reason I'm sharing from my mother's death is because I know what I'm experiencing. And I don't want any human being to ever experience what I am experiencing. It is the worst feeling. And plus, anyways, even my mom wouldn't have died. It is still part of my workshop. Life is uncertain. So the first reason is leaving your legacies with a book. Let's go to the second reason. Kanchan says planning the death is the most realistic thing. Absolutely. Absolutely. And we all must, because we all will leave eventually, right? एक और आपको एक suggestion दूं. How many of you have one of your parents alive? Both or one of your parents alive? Great. You know what you should be doing? You have not even thought of it, let me tell you. Now we have technology, right? Make them record your birthday wishes, Diwali wishes, because when they are not there, just play those recordings. I wish I would have done this before my mother went because I really wanted to hear her voice. Though I have some of her voice messages, but not the happy birthday messages. कितना अच्छा होगा ना जब वो नहीं भी होंगे उनकी आवाज वो विशेस रहेंगी. So how many of you love this idea? Just do that. Just record them. क्योंकि पता नहीं यार कल हो ना हो. Next, let's go to the second topic. All of you leave everything and focus on the screens again. I will show 3 more books to you, different books to you. Now, what you need to do is look at these 3 books, title and subtitles. You may not know these books, you may have not heard of them, you may not know the authors. It's absolutely okay. All you need to do as writers is read their title and subtitle. And from each title, subtitle, you just got to analyze, according to you, what is the domain expertise of this author. Okay, just from the title, subtitle. Understood? So you will write number 1, number 2, number 3. I'll tell you how to do that. So here is my screen. Look at the screen. So first book is Unlock It, and third book is Don't Lose Your Mind, Lose Your Weight. So just read them one by one. So number 1, number 2, and number 3. This is how you will share with me, according to you, what is the domain expertise of each author. Your time starts now. I hope the chat box is on. Yes? Yeah, it's on. Guys, one by one, 1, 2, 3. There's a number 1, number 2, number 3. What do you think, according to you, is the domain expertise of each author? One by one, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Wow, bang on. Wealth, love, and health. So finance, relationship, health. Wow. Yeah, your batch is outstanding. मतलब पहली बारी में bang on answers. Congratulations, you all are correct. But is it correct to say you may have not even read these books so far? Maybe one of them, but not all of them. Do you agree? Do you agree you might have not even heard of these authors before? But do you realize something powerful? You all were able to identify their domain expertise just with the help of the title subtitle. Yes or no? How many of you remember sometime back I told you you don't need to be an expert to write a book? How many of you remember that? Remember that? You know why I said that? Now I'm about to give you a very big wow moment. Are you ready? The reason I said you don't need to be an expert to write a book, because you become the subject matter expert the moment you write a book on that topic. How many of you just got my message and you got a wow moment? If you look at this, you did not even know these authors, not all of them, but you were still able to identify their domain expertise. Because human brain perceives you as an expert the moment you have a book on that topic. I didn't say it. You proved it. Yes or no? You proved it. Yes? Beautiful. Let's talk deeper on this. Let's come on camera. At least last 40-45 minutes, come on camera. How many of you noticed I look very different now from my pictures? I look very different, like a transformed person. This is not because, of course, this bald head is because of my mother's death, but my transformation is not my mother's death is not the transformation reason for that. I'm actually on my transformation journey for last 1.5 years. Let's say today you get inspired from my health transformation and you start taking ownership of your health and you start looking out for fitness coaches near you. Okay? You Google fitness coaches. Sabina says, I follow you to YouTube. That's great, Sabina. Thank you. I hope you like the content. Though I haven't posted anything for some time, but I hope you like the other content. So, if you look at it, Today, you get inspired and you start looking for fitness coaches near you. And you get a list of fitness coaches. Now, one of the fitness coach has written a book on fitness and others have not. Tell me honestly, which fitness coach would you first click on? One who has a book or number two who does not have a book? Just write one or two. One who has a book or two who does not have a book. And that's an honest answer. Thank you. Look at that. You will look for, or you will rather reach out to a fitness coach who has a book on fitness, yes or no? Because human brain perceives an author as an authority. All of you take out your pen and notepad, write down the word authority. Write down. Literally write authority and underline the first 6 alphabets. And if you look at it, even the word authority has author in it. Look at that, because author equals authority. So let me give you another wow moment. If you have been wanting people like social media, the world, your family, your friends to perceive you as an authority on something, just write a book on that topic. Simple. And this is a wow moment. Great, beautiful. And now, let me now help you to get clarity of your topic. All of you, can you please go to the chat box and share what is your profession? What is your domain expertise? Let me give you some brilliant ideas. Tell me what is your domain expertise? Security, okay, public service, mental health professional, life coaching, mental health counselor, psychologist, soft skills trainer, wellness, family oneness, that's beautiful, pharmaceuticals, construction, journalism, travel and tours business, great, NLP and EI coach, beautiful, doctor, nice. Thank you for sharing. Now, do you see the chat box, guys? Do you agree? Most of you are professional service providers. Do you agree? Yes? Beautiful. And let's also agree to one more common factor that we have, that most of us, not all of us, but most of the professional service providers also struggle to either get leads or convert them into clients. Correct to say? That's one of the common pain areas. Let me give you a solution for once and all. You would love this. You probably wouldn't have thought of it. Which fitness coach you said you will hire? One who has a book, right? Why should somebody work with you? Have a book on your professional skills. So that people come to you not because you are a professional service provider, but because for them, you are that subject matter expert. You have that authority. For example, let's say if I was a fitness coach, first I have a story for myself as a fitness, that I have walked through a fitness journey. Number two, if I write a book on fitness, do you agree? People will start perceiving as a fitness expert. So if you feel, why do people not work with me? There are so many coaches in the market, so many healers in the market. Why should somebody work with you? How are you different? Everybody has testimonials. How are you different? You become different by becoming an authority. And how do I perceive you as an authority? When you have a book on your professional skills. This should give clarity of your topic. Just write COT if you got clarity of your topic. आपको समझ आ गया आपको नेक्स्ट बुक किस पे लिखनी है? Just write COT, clarity of topic. Beautiful. Beautiful. Remember, I told you by the end of the session today, most of you will have clarity of topic. So congratulations for that. But there are a lot of people, not a lot, but I am thinking a couple of you are here because you're a fiction writer. How many of you here are fiction writers? Like you want to write your next book as a fiction book. Now, what is fiction? Fiction is a work out of pure imagination. Like it's a pure imagination, like murder mysteries, romantic novels. What are they? They are fiction work. Education, information, and self-help books are all non-fiction books. Poetry is a different genre altogether. It's a different genre that doesn't come either in fiction or non-fiction. Got clarity? Okay. Now, how many of you are here who wants to write their next book as a fiction book, right? F for fiction. F for fiction. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So, fiction writers, I quickly want to see your hands. Hands. Wow. Thank you. Hi. Let me talk to you now. Non-fiction writers, how many of you are writing the next book as non-fiction? So, congratulations. I'm about to increase your conviction in non-fiction. And fiction writers, how many of you said I'm fiction? I'm about to brainwash you to write your next book as non-fiction. And I'm very good at brainwashing, by the way. Correct? If you get brainwashed during my session, write BW, brainwashed. Ready? Or non-fiction walo, I'm about to increase your conviction in non-fiction. कि आपको लगेगा यार वाह, thank God I chose non-fiction. ठीक है? Ready? Okay. First reason to brainwash you. And when I say brainwash, don't take me wrong. Brainwash means I'm asking you to pick your next book as a non-fiction self-help. Does not mean I'm asking you to drop off your passion from fiction writing. No. Next book should be non-fiction. First reason for you to pick non-fiction. Do you agree after COVID, the world needs help? Do you all agree? Do you also agree when we help someone in need, a dog, a cat, a cow, a beggar, someone in need, we all feel happy and content? Do you also agree with that? Yes. The reason we feel happy and content is not a coincidence. It is because we all meet one of our human needs, which is called contribution, yogdan. That's one of our human needs. So whenever any human being meets any of the needs, we experience dopamine and a lot of other happy hormones. Do you all know dopamine is a happy hormone? It makes you feel happy. There are other hormones too. But right now I'm using the most popular one, which is dopamine. And as you all know, how many of you agree, JJ, that the world needs help, especially after COVID? Great. Because the world needs help, if you write a book to help someone, number one, you're meeting your need of contribution. You've done. And because you're writing a self-help, the world needs help, somebody will get that help from you. That's my first reason for you to write a non-fiction self-help book. Yes. So if you're brainwashed, you can write BW, brainwashed. If not, I have more reasons to brainwash you. How many of you are lucky to have this in your life? Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Beautiful. And of course, if you belong to another religion, then you have your own holy book. Right? Every holy book has a similar message, but is written and given in a different way. Right? And do you also agree, whether you read Bible, Gita, Quran, or any Sikh Granth, do you all agree every reader may have a different understanding of that book? How many of you have read Gita completely or maybe partially? Anyone? Do you agree your interpretation could vary from mine, from Gita? And हर बार पढ़ोगे, हर बार कुछ नया understanding होगा. That's my understanding, right? So whether you've read it or not, I'm about to share one of my learnings from Gita. If you resonate with it, you write R for resonate. अगर आप अपने लाइफ में उस चीज को कनेक्ट करते हो तो आप R for resonate लिख देना, ठीक है? One of my interpretations is that Lord Krishna was telling Arjun throughout, directly, indirectly, many times, that Arjun, it's a moral responsibility of every human soul to help other souls in the world. That's one of my understandings. I'm not sure if that's what others understand. But do you resonate with this ideology in your life? Write R for resonate. आप भी इस चीज से कनेक्ट करते हो, रेजोनेट करते हो कि हाँ हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है और सोल्स की मदद करने की. In fact, if you realize, though it's a book writing session, but if I'm giving you any of my personal gyan about related to death or realizations of mother, I'm trying to help other souls to get into the moment of realization. Yes, great. Can you believe somebody? I posted a reel 2 days back about my mother, and somebody wrote today after watching a reel, I'm just going to meet my mother today itself. So अगर मेरी रील से किसी का भी रिलेशन इंप्रूव हो, डू यू एग्री आई हैव कंट्रीब्यूटेड टू देयर लाइफ? दैट्स व्हाट आई रियली वांट टू डू. राइट? चलो. You resonate with it? Great. When you write a self-help book, do you agree you're going to help someone through your book? And when you help someone, whose order are you meeting? Divine, Lord Krishna, Allah, Jesus, or Babaji, whosoever you believe in. They all wanted their people, their community to help other souls. That's it. And that should be a strong enough reason for you to get brainwashed to write a non-fiction self-help book. Because when you help someone, not only you're doing something for humanity, you're making the creator happy, the divine happy. Yes or no? Anybody brainwashed? From fiction to non-fiction, you can write BW. Brainwashed. Great. Just to give you a little bit of wow moment here. My second book, Rescue Your Romance. It's about rescuing your dead relationships. That's what it book is. I think everybody can figure out, right? The one of the readers of this book joined my workshop as a participant two years back. She insisted me to unmute her because she wanted to give some feedback about my second book. I unmuted her. Without being on camera, she said, she thanked me for writing my second book. I asked her, why would you say that? He said, sir, after reading a second book, I changed my decision of divorcing my husband. I want to give one more chance to my marriage. Thank you for that. Do you agree I saved a family? In a world where people are breaking families, my book saved at least one family I'm aware of. जब से I am so much in peace. कि मुझे नहीं पता और कितनी फैमिलीज बची हैं, पर एक फैमिली तो मुझे पता है. Really, it was worth writing this book. In fact, people, if you go to Amazon, read the reviews of this book, people have written to an extent, this is not just a romantic relationship book. Anyone struggling with relationships should read this book, any relationship. So, a lot of you are brainwashed. Congratulations for that. Third reason and the final reason to brainwash you, why should you pick your next book as non-fiction self-help? Guys, you all agree after COVID, the world needs help. So even from profitability standpoint, the demand for non-fiction books have increased as compared to fiction books. Even from profitability standpoint, non-fiction makes more sense. So most of you are brainwashed. So congratulations for that. And just to let you know, since we started this workshop, 7 people already got uncomfortable and they dropped off. How many of you are not leaving come what may? ये तो मैंने challenge लिया है. I'm not gonna leave. Great, thank you. Let's continue. See, that's a commitment. If you don't need this workshop, definitely you're becoming an author in the next 30 days or less. ठीक है? So now that you are brainwashed, you must be thinking, but Jatin, we have never thought of non-fiction before your session. What are the topics we should be writing on? So all of you, including non-fiction and fiction writers, I'm giving you 4 profitable subjects for non-fiction books. Write down. If you write your book on any of these subjects, you're already a best-selling author. In advance, I'm telling you, declaring. Write down. Number 1, health. If you write a book around health, now what kind of health? Are we talking about physical health, gym health? No, I'm also talking about mental health. So physical health, gut health, mental health, any book that can help readers' health, either mental or physical, that is a health book. And if you're writing a book on any of these subjects, of any health subject, you're already in demand. Number 2, relationships. Second subject or profitable subject is relationships. Under relationships, there are three type of relationship books that are very popular. Okay, number one, parenting books. Number two, couple relationship books like my Rescue Your Romance. So when your book is helping couples to improve their relationship, that's a couple relationship book. Third book is any book that's helping in self-love, self-confidence, self-esteem. Any book that enhances or helps in increasing self-love. Third profitable subject is career. I'll give you the best example for career. Let's say a retired IAS officer, he wanted to write a book for UPSC aspirants. How to crack UPSC exams. So any book that is written to either enhance or build someone's career, that's a career book. Let's say if your book is helping, let's say, life coaches on how to get clients, how to make money as a life coach, as a healer. Just an example. That's like a career book. Number four, which is obvious subject, but you all know it, but I have to tell you, the fourth profitable subject is wealth, finances. Any book that helps readers to either increase their wealth or to manage their wealth better, that becomes a wealth book. So I'll give you one more example. One of my students wrote a book on how to increase or make money using stocks and trading services. That's like a wealth book. One of the students wrote a book on increasing your wealth using mutual funds. So that's like a wealth book. Got it? So, and if you look at your life in a flashback right now, we all have gone through some shit in one of these areas of life. Or all areas of life, and we have come out of it. How many of you can relate to what I'm saying? हम सबकी लाइफ में इन चारों सब्जेक्ट्स में से एक ना एक में हमारी एक स्टोरी है where we were down and we came back. And just like we were down, there are many people who are stuck in that situation as on today. Do you agree your story can help them? आज भी मैं बहुत लोगों को जानता हूं जो जिम हिट ही नहीं कर पाते. They can't eat healthy. They can't join gym despite knowing they can get heart attack. सबको पता है इतने मोटापे कोलेस्ट्रॉल से हार्ट अटैक तो आ ही जाएगा. Do you agree if I write a book around how to hit gym, मेरी story किसी को help कर सकती है? We all have a story. And I feel every story has a power to inspire the world. And this should give you clarity of your topic now. If you didn't have clarity yet, this should give you clarity of your subject, of your book subject, right? COT, clarity of topic, if you got clarity of your topic. COT. Thank you and congratulations for that. Okay, let's move towards the last topic of our workshop for today. Before we cover the last topic of the workshop, I want to ask you something. Do you agree our subconscious mind is responsible for all the actions we take in life? Yes. And do you also agree if this book writing is not part of your subconscious, probably after this workshop, your entire motivation will fizzle out? Do you agree? This entire thought of becoming an author may fizzle out. Because it's very obvious ना जब तक है अभी याद है लेकिन subconscious में नहीं है तो नहीं रहेगा. I'm about to offer something to you for which I actually charge in thousands and lakhs from my life coaching clients, but I can do it for free for all of you. I can actually trigger subconscious programming for your mind right now for free. Yes, but there are 4 rules to subconscious programming. Only if we agree, then I'll do it. Otherwise, we'll skip it. Number 1, your cameras cannot be switched off if you want to benefit out of the subconscious programming. Number 2, During subconscious programming, I'll be asking you to close your eyes. You will not open your eyes until I tell you to open your eyes. Number three, you will repeat every word and sentence I say, and you will visualize everything I ask you to visualize. Number four, during subconscious programming, it is absolutely natural and normal to feel emotional and you may feel like crying. Rule number four is you will not suppress your tears, rather, you will cry, but you will not open your eyes. And the fourth rule also applies to men because tears have no gender. Agreed? So if you agree to these rules, write I agree. Otherwise, I can skip to the section last topic. It's not part of the agenda. I'm just helping you additionally because I genuinely want all of you to become authors before the new year. Simple. Ready? Okay, you are agreeing. So people are not on camera, then you are definitely not utilizing the power of subconscious programming. But I respect people who want this benefit. So let's do this. I'm about to play some music in the background for subconscious programming. And this music has some religious words into it, Hindu religious words into it. Just to give you a disclaimer, this is just for the subconscious programming. There is no other agenda of playing this music. Okay. If you can hear this music, I'm going to play the music now. If you can hear the music, you will actually show me a thumbs up. Let me first play. Show me a thumbs up. Okay, great. Along with the music, if you can hear my voice, show me a double thumbs up like this. Okay, awesome. All of you, without any cheating, keep your right hand on your. Just to remind you, your heart is on your. Okay. Right hand on your heart, and without any cheating, close your eyes. Close your eyes, everybody. Roshan, you have to keep your right hand on your heart. Now, guys, I will be closing my eyes because I need to radiate some energies for you and I will be focusing on all of you. So I am keeping my camera off. Now, all of you with your eyes closed and right hand on your heart, repeat after me. I promise myself to take every action needed to become a best-selling author and create my legacy. I promise myself to take every action needed to become a best-selling author and create my legacy. Now, all of you with your eyes closed, visualize your book in your hand. It has a best-selling author stamp on it. There is a long queue in the bookstores to buy your books. People are waiting to take a selfie with you because you are an author. You're getting more love and more respect from your friends and family because you are an author now. You're getting a different welcome and a different reception wherever you're going. Because you are an author. You're getting more leads and more customers, more clients because you're an author. You're getting invitation to be a guest on podcasts. You're getting invitations to be a guest speaker because you are an author. Now repeat after me. I created my legacy. I'm a best-selling author. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to take the right action at the right time and make me an author. I promise myself that from today, I will take every action needed to become a best-selling author and create my legacy. All of you, start rubbing your hands and very slowly open your eyes and take the warm energy of your hands onto your face. And all of you, just go to the workshop, go to the chat box and write one word. How do you feel? Very positive. Wow, great. Wonderful. Determined, like an author. Amazing, positive, beautiful. Thank you. So this, I saw the cover page. That's amazing. So this was a trigger to your subconscious mind. Okay. How many of you want to take this deeper? Like, do you really want this to be deeper in your subconscious? Great. How do we do this? I'm giving you one more hack. It really works. Only do it if you want this to work for you. So you have to write. So right now, if you noticed, we all took a pledge, okay? That I promised myself to take every action needed to become a best-selling author and create my legacy. This is a pledge. You need to write this pledge minimum for 11 times every day until you become a published author. And why am I focusing on writing and not typing? Because writing has a direct relation with your subconscious mind. And if you don't remember the pledge, don't worry. My team will be sending this pledge to you in WhatsApp text as well as on email. So it's okay if you forgot what we were speaking. It's okay. Okay. So that's the first action. How many of you love this action? Never expected this happening or coming your way. So tomorrow, my team will open the WhatsApp group at 10 a.m. From 10 to 5, they will keep the group open. The first action that you are supposed to take is take a picture of your handwritten pledge and post it inside the WhatsApp group. Got it? Now you can't step back because you just promised that you will take every action needed. There is one more action. I'll talk about it shortly. Yes, great. Now you got the topics of what topics you should write a book on, and most of you are now brainwashed to write a non-fiction self-help book. How many of you wish to copy the framework of my non-fiction books so it becomes easy for you to write your non-fiction book? because all my 4 books are non-fiction self-help and they all are international bestsellers. How many of you would love to copy my framework? Write copy in the chat box, like you get your coach's framework to copy. Just write copy in the chat box if you feel it's going to help you, because if something has worked for someone, if you just have to copy the framework, not the content, but the framework. Beautiful, thank you. And if you copy someone's framework or content without a copyright, what can I sue you for? What can I legally sue you for? If you copy something without my permission. Jatin, you can sue me for plagiarism. Yes, copyright issues. Then why did you offer if you have to sue? Hold on. I have something very interesting and wow moment for you. How many of you remember during registration of this workshop, you were offered a VIP upgrade by paying something additional? You got an upgrade to with the lifetime access to my all 4 ebooks, along with the copyrights to use the framework of my books, and 30 exclusive designer book covers. This was a VIP upgrade offered to all of you for $399 additionally, and most of you took it. But a couple of you reached out to my team later on saying you missed to take the VIP upgrade. How many of you would love to get this VIP upgrade? But this was only during the registration. But because a couple of you reached out, you missed it. We don't want to penalize you. So Nana, can you please reactivate the VIP upgrade offer for this batch so they can avail this right now? She's sharing the link with you right now, in which if you forgot whether you took the VIP upgrade or not, even if you try to take it again, it will show it is already taken, so you won't be able to duplicate a transaction. Okay, so don't worry, you will not pay double. It will just it will not be duplicated if you have already taken. So the links have been given. Quickly open the link from the Zoom chat. When you do the VIP upgrade, it will instantly give you lifetime access to my 4 ebooks along with the copyright to use the framework and 30 exclusive designer book covers that you can use for your own books. Got it? Okay. So while this is, one second, guys. Okay. So once you do the VIP upgrade, I will look at it here and congratulate you for that. So this, you can use your credit card, debit cards, UPI, net banking to do this VIP upgrade for $399. The links are active. I also recommend or suggest my team to post the link in the WhatsApp group, and they have done that. And then also I would request to post the WhatsApp group link, because I also feel not everybody is part of the right WhatsApp group. So guys, if you're not part of the correct WhatsApp group, I highly recommend to you to join the correct WhatsApp group. She shared the link in the Zoom chat box. And then when you send them the assignment day 1 email, also attach this link of WhatsApp group in the email as well, because I want them to join the correct WhatsApp group.
Sure, Jatin.
All right, so I can see people are joining the group now, which is amazing. So your time has started to upgrade, and if you miss this opportunity, take this opportunity now. While you are upgrading to VIP, I'll just cover the last topic of the evening and then share the big news with all of you. The link has been shared in the WhatsApp group as well. The last topic, let's cover it. Do you all purchase books or something, not just books? Do you purchase things from Amazon? I think we all do, right? And have you noticed when you buy something from Amazon, there is a section called customers who bought this also bought this. Yes. And do you agree most of us end up buying something from that section also? That's a marketing strategy for Amazon to increase their sales. Yes or no? Now, how many of you agree when your books are published on Amazon and your books are promoted in this section, how many of you agree the sales of your books will increase? Because Amazon is pushing it. Yes or no? Great. Do you know the secret of featuring in that section? How many of you remember I worked for Amazon India as a training manager for 4 years? I shared in my intro. Let me share some experience from that experience. A lot of you still feel you may have to pay Amazon to get featured in that section. Let me tell you something. You cannot pay Amazon to get featured in that. Rather, Amazon shortlists books that has or that have organic sales, high sales. Now, what do you mean by organically high sales? Let me tell you in layman's language. Organically high sales means without spending money into Amazon ads, your books are selling in high numbers. That is what you call organically high sales. But Jatin, we are new authors. How do we increase our sales organically? How many of you have this thought that अभी तो हम नए authors हैं ना कैसे organically बढ़ाएंगे? Let me help you with that. First, let me congratulate two people. Congratulate Sabina and N. Madhava Rao for the VIP upgrade. Do you agree when you're scrolling through products on Amazon, the possibility of buying a product is high when you click on a product? How many of you agree with that? When you're scrolling and you click on a product, the possibility increases? Yes? Okay. That means I have to help you to increase the possibility of your book clicks. And there are two secrets to increase the possibility of your clicks. Write down two secrets. Number one, catchy title and subtitle. Catchy title and subtitle. And number two, attractive book cover. So people who got the VIP upgrade, you're getting 30 attractive designer book covers exclusively designed for you. So second secret is met. First secret I'm disclosing right now, which is catchy title, subtitle. Listen to me very carefully because this is what will decide or help you decide your catchy title, subtitle. Okay? Catchy title, subtitle means when readers are scrolling through books, and they come across your title and subtitle, they should be able to understand what your book is all about without giving it a second thought. And at the same time, your title and subtitle needs to be inviting enough for them to click on your book. I'll give you a very easy example. My fourth book's title subtitle is The 10 Keys to Happiness. Warning. It covers everything you need to know about happiness. That's the subtitle. Now let's say how many of you got to know it's a happiness book? The moment you heard the title subtitle, you got to know? That means the first condition is met. Now let's say somebody on Amazon is searching for a happiness book. They come across this book cover. And this title subtitle I just said. How many of you agree that reader will definitely click on this book to know more about it? How many of you agree? Raise your hand. And that's the whole intention. The higher the clicks, the higher the chances to sell that book. Yes or no? Beautiful. And that's the secret of selecting a catchy title and subtitle. And today you got clarity of your topic. With the help of this example or the framework I just shared for title subtitle, you're also going to work on your catchy title and subtitle tonight. Okay? Got it? Okay, that's the second action for you guys. You all took a pledge. How many of you want some ready-made title subtitles for your book? Like you want some ready-made title subtitles, not AI generated, but ready-made title subtitles. Okay. Right after this workshop today, my team will share my 8 minutes YouTube video with you. In that YouTube video, I have shared 3 free tools with you. No, not 3, 2 free tools with you that will give you more than 2000 free title subtitles for your topic. Are you okay with that? 2000, good enough? You can either copy paste them, there is no copyright issues at all. Or you can take inspiration from them. I suggest take inspiration, create your own. Keep it catchy and crisp. Write down catchy and crisp. Don't write thesis in your title subtitle. We don't need thesis in title subtitle. Got it? Congratulations, Deepak, for the VIP upgrade. All right. You understood title subtitle? Yes? Okay, just to motivate you, I'm rolling out a contest also. The top three title subtitles, rather, let me repeat, top three non-fiction title subtitles will win an Amazon voucher of 100 rupees each. That means 99 rupees plus 1 rupee interest, you're getting it back. But how? There are qualifiers for the contest. One qualifier you already understood, non-fiction. That means this contest is only open for non-fiction. Number two, you can only submit one entry. Number three, you need to include a numerical figure in your title or subtitle or both. But Jatin, numerical figure, you did not tell us numerical figure, right? If I tell you everything right now, who will watch my YouTube video? So it's there in my YouTube video. And number four qualifier is you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video and comment on the video. Got it? Don't worry, whatever I shared, these instructions will be sent to you in email as well as WhatsApp. Now, this concludes the agenda of day one, but now I'll be sharing the big news with all of you. How many of you are waiting for this big news? Kya hai wo news? You sure it's going to change your life? That's what I'm telling you. If you want to hear, then only I'll share with you. But before I share the news with you, how many of you quickly want to check how well you write? How many of you want to check your writing skills? In 3 minutes of time right now. Okay, let's check. I'm throwing a challenge for all of you. How many of you agree people who paid for the workshop and did not join, or people who dropped off in between, it's a loss for them? How many of you agree? Missing today's session is a loss for them. But you can help them gain by sharing with them why they should not miss to watch the recording. You have to excite them to watch the recording. Got it? You have 3 minutes of time. Team, please go ahead and open the WhatsApp group. Guys, go to your WhatsApp group. You have 3 minutes. Don't drop off. Go to the WhatsApp group. In 3 minutes, you will write in sentences why these people should not miss to watch the recording if they miss the live session. Your time starts now. The group is open. You have to just open the WhatsApp group. Are you all part of the group? I hope you all are, right? Okay. Your time has already started. Guys, the link is given in the chat box. In case you're not part of the WhatsApp group, please join this. Come on, 1 more minute. All right. So while you're writing, let's hear the final news. Guys, all of you, please come on camera if you have already written what you're writing. And whenever you hear any news, do you agree you always get a first reaction or some feeling? Whatever feeling you get after I share the news with you, please document that feeling in the chat box. First feeling. Ready? Hello, I am the TV, you are the viewer. You have to be on camera. How can you not be in front of the TV? At least for the TV, you be in front of the camera. Okay, ready? I don't think we're ready. But anyways, guys, this news is not important. It's okay. We'll come tomorrow. I don't want to share the news now. By the way, in tomorrow's session, I'll be sharing with you how much to write. I'll help you shortlist the chapters of your book tomorrow itself. And the third thing is the news. Shall I tell you the news? The news is, even if you have not written a word yet for your book, you all are launching your books tomorrow. Yes, even if you have not written a word yet, you are launching your books tomorrow. Write your first feeling in the chat box, and I mean it. However, you cannot launch a book without a title subtitle, yes or no? That is why the first assignment is a title subtitle assignment. Is the chat box open? Not open. Now it's open. Go to the chat box, quickly write your first feeling. Even if it's not a final title subtitle, it's okay. I promise to you, we can change it later. But remember, version 1 is better than version none. I promise we can change it later. Yes, so guys, even if you have not written a word yet, you are launching your books tomorrow. Let's do a manifestation for this. Let's unmute and say, congrats for your title subtitle. See you tomorrow. Say that. Everyone unmute and say congrats for the title subtitle. See you tomorrow. Say that. Congrats. Title subtitle.
Congrats, see you
Hi, guys.
tomorrow.
Good night.
Titles and subtitles.